What's up? We got a lower body workout today. We're going to get started right away. Nice and easy with a little jog right here. Jog it out for me. Get that body warm. Start to get the blood flowing. Nice and easy. We got a little 2-minute warm up, and then we have a quick 40-minute workout today. Again, focusing on all lower body. We're going to hit the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, and a little bit of core. We've got about 10 more seconds here. After this, we're going to take it to a squat to good morning. In 3, 2, 1, right here. Bring your hands up to your ears with me. We're going to drop into a squat. Hinge forward at your hips. Nice flat back. Sink down nice and deep in that squat, keeping that chest up tall, driving up through those heels on that good morning. As you hinge forward, I want you to shoot the hips back, slight bend in the knees. Keep the back nice and flat, and really squeeze those glutes right here as you lift up from that hinge position. We want to activate those glute muscles before we get started today. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it to our reverse lunges with a reach over. So step it back. That same arm is going to reach over. Feel that stretch all the way down your side, all the way down into those hips. Love this one. Nice and easy. Breathing. Again, we are just warming up. Want to get the body nice and loose. Woo, ready to work. Don't worry if you wobble either. We all wobble. It's okay. After this, we're going to take it to our inchworms with the world's greatest stretch. We stand up tall. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk it out to plank. One foot comes up. That same hand is going to twist up towards the ceiling here. Step it back. Other foot comes up. That same hand reaches up, step it back, we walk all the way in. We're going to sneak in 2 more of these, hands down. Walk it out to plank. Feel free if you need to modify, lower that back knee to the floor. Give me that same twist. We're going to loosen up those hips. We get a nice thoracic spine rotation. Low back always gets worked on leg day. One more right here. After this last one, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do some bridges. So walk it all the way in, stand up, then we're going to take it to the floor on our backs. We're going to finish with some bridges right here. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Drive those heels up for me. Breathing. Again, thinking about activating these glute muscles. So as you drive through those heels, squeeze your glutes, engage the core. Think about tucking your hips under. Breathing. We've got about 10 seconds left right here. Slow and controlled. This should not feel hard. Again, we're just getting those muscles ready to work. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. All right. First block of work. Here's what's going to happen. We have 2 moves. We're going to go back to back. We have 2 rounds, but the first move we do end up doing a 3rd set of. It is 45 seconds on. We actually have 3 moves. I lied. 45 seconds on with a 15-second rest. Our first move is front squat. So you're going to take 2 weights up at your shoulders here, standing up nice and tall. We're going to drop down into our squat. We drive it up. This is move number 1. Second move, we've got side lunges. So you're going to hold 2 weights. We step out to a lunge here. We're going to add a pulse. And then we stand it in. So step it out, little pulse, stand up tall here. We will stay on one side and then we will move to the other side. Your third move is a front plank. So right here, down in plank, just holding for 45 seconds. All right, let's get to it. Our front squats are first. We're going to go in 5. Grab your weights. Medium to heavy. Make sure you challenge yourself. Here we go right here. Sit those hips back. Keeping that chest up tall. Driving up through your heels. Slow and controlled. This is not about speed. I want you challenging yourself with your weights. So the last 10 to 15 seconds should be a struggle, but you can get through it with good form. So try and keep my tempo here. I'm dropping down slow, driving up through the heels nice and slow and controlled. 20 seconds. So again, right here is right around where it should start to get really challenging. Stay with it. Breathe, engage that core, press through the heels, keep the chest up tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those weights down. Shake it out. Our side lunges are coming up in 10. Breathe here. I'm going to step out with my left foot first. We go in 3. Let's go right here. Step it out. Side lunge. Add that pulse. Stand it up. Now, as you do this side lunge, I want your toes to track forward. Breathing. There is a hip hinge. So my hips shoot back behind my heel. My chest stays up. My back is flat as I'm hinged forward over that thigh. Breathing. 20 to go right here. Come on, stay with it. Mind muscle connection. I want you to feel your outer glute as you're out in that side lunge position, pressing you back up to the standing position here. Less than 10 to go. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Shake it out. We're going to step it out to the right next. So again, that hip hinge, if you watch me here, I step out. My hips are back behind my heel. My back is flat. My weights are just going to frame my knee and foot. Let's go. Step it out. Give me that little pulse. Drive it up nice and tall. Hip hinge. Hips back behind the heel. My chest is up. My core is tight. Slow and controlled. Mind muscle connection. Feeling that outer glute. You're going to feel your quad as well. Breathing. You got it. After this, we go to our front plank. But stay with me here. 15 to go. Again, this is where it gets heavy. Stay with it. Final 10. Yes. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those weights out of the way. We're going to take it to the floor for that front plank. We go in 10. We're going to come on our elbows here. 5 seconds. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Up in plank with me here. Let's go over some form cues. Head is in neutral spine. You're gazing right in between where your wrists are. Shoulders are stacked directly over those elbows. Bracing that core. How would you react if you were going to get punched in the stomach? That's how I want you to tighten up those muscles. It's going to pull that belly button in towards your spine. Think about tucking your hips under, pulling your hips towards your ribs. Make sure there's no arch in that low back. Tuck it under. Breathe. You're going to squeeze the quads for me here as well. The plank is obviously focusing on the core and those ab muscles, but so much more. Your whole body is working here. Stay with me. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take 30 seconds right here to recover. We're going to go into the second round. So right here, grab some water if you need it. I want you to take this time to rest so that when we get into that second round, you can continue to challenge yourself with those heavy weights. So take this recovery here. We're going to go second round in about 10 seconds. So you can start to get ready. We'll grab those weights. We have our front squats first. And let's get ready. 5 seconds. Here we go. Bring those weights up. Get ready. Drop down with me right here. Second round. This is the last time we go through this full block. We're going to run through it one more time. And then we're going to do one more set of these front squats here. So load up that weight for me. Now, if you feel any pain or pressure in your low back, I need you to lighten the load. The weights up at your shoulders makes you work that posterior chain. It's going to really make you work your low back to keep your chest up tall. So lighten the weights if you need. You can also, if you need to, let the weights hang down here by your side. Keep that chest up tall. Sit those hips back. Drive up through the heels. Come on. Last 10. You got it. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 15. Water if you need it. Our side lunges are coming up. I'm going to remind you of that hip hinge. Step it out. Hips back behind the heel. Weights will frame the knee and foot. We're going out to the left. Let's do it right here. Step it out. Add a pulse. Stand up tall. Breathing. Again, slow and controlled, not about speed. I want you challenging yourself with heavy weights. You're going to be breathing heavy. Your legs have some of the biggest muscles in your body. They require a lot of oxygen, which is why you're going to get that heavy breathing. Come on. We got 20 seconds. Let's go. Feel those glutes catch you in that side lunge and push you back up to stand. Feel the quads. Final 10. Come on. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15. Rest with me here. Catch your breath. Drop those weights. Breathe. Shake out that grip as we hold heavy weights. Sometimes that gets to be a lot on those forearms. So let the hands rest. But we gotta go. Other side right here. Step it out. Give me that pulse. Drive it up. Breathing. Again, watch that hinge. Hips back behind the heel. Chest is up. I'm not hunching forward or rounding my back forward. You got it. This shouldn't be easy. I want you to feel the challenge. I want you to push yourself. To see change, you have to challenge yourself. You got to get outside that comfort zone. You have to put in the work. Come on. You showed up to get it done. I'm here to bring it out of you. 3, 2, 1. Weights out of the way. We're going to do that front plank one more time. In 10, let's take it to the floor. I really want you to work on proper form. If you need to modify, you're going to go on your hands and elevate your hands. We're going to start 3, 2, 1 right here. So you could elevate your hands on a coffee table, on a chair, on a countertop, on your stairs, but let's really work on that form. So again, tuck the hips under, squeeze your quads, engage your core, pulling that belly button in. Again, how would you react if you're going to get punched in the stomach? Shoulders are directly over those elbows or hands if you're on them. Head is in neutral spine. 20 seconds to go. After this, we'll take our 30. We're going to do one more set of those front squats. Stay with me here. Come on. Breathe through it. Final 10. You've got this. Watch that form. Body stiff as a board. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Shake it out right here. Breathe. We have 30 seconds. We are going to do our front squats one more time. Again, any pain or pressure in that low back, I need you to lighten the weights. Because we're holding them up here, it's going to make your low back get involved to keep your chest up tall. We got about 10 more seconds here. So we can start to grab those weights. And last time for these, we go in 5. Get ready, bring the weights up, chest up tall. Let's go, drop down, sit the hips back, driving up through your heels. Remember, we are moving slow and controlled. The slower you go, the harder it's going to be. And breathe. Yes. You got it. Keep that pace. Control it. Core tight. Chest up. Press through those heels as you stand. Squeeze the glutes. We got less than 20 to go. We got a little cardio hit coming up next. Last 10. Stay strong with these. It's only a few more reps. Come on. Make it count. Watch that form. Control that tempo. 3, 2, 1. Put those weights down. Shake it out. All right. Next up, 2 moves, 2 rounds. We're really going to get that heart rate up here. I will show you everything. We have 30 seconds on with only a 10-second rest. First move is going to be a swing to front lunge. If you haven't done this before, I encourage you to grab some lighter weights until you get comfortable with this move. You're going to hold 2 weights, just like we do a kettlebell swing or a weight swing, feet wide. You're going to hold 2 weights. You're gonna give me that swing. As you swing, you're gonna bring your weights up to your shoulders. You step into a front lunge. Come back, swing. Other foot will come in front to that front lunge. Now, if you've never done this before, or if you have any knee issues, I want you to take that front lunge out. Front lunge can put a lot of pressure on those knees. So any knee issues, just take it out. You're just gonna focus on that weight swing. You can hold 2 weights, or you could hold 1 on the bell side right here. And just give me that swing. Again, any low back pain, feel free to take the swing out. Just give me some body weight squats. But if you're doing that, I want you moving quick. This is all about getting that heart rate up. Our second move, you're gonna get into a narrow, low squat. We sidestep it over. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna give me a big jump up. Back low. 1, 2, 3. Big jump up. Impact out. Same move, but instead of the jump, you're just gonna come right here up on those toes. All right? Let's go. Swing to front lunge in 5. Remember, your choice. Swing to front lunge, just swings, or body weight squats. But here we go. Time is on. Breathing. You got it. And again, if this is your first time doing this move, make sure you go with some lighter weights to get comfortable with it first. Breathe. Got to make sure that core is tight, that back is flat. You got it. Just under 10 to go. Come on. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Only a 10-second rest. It comes pretty quick. We're going to get to that narrow squat. In 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Stay low. Sidestep it over. 1, 2, 3. Big jump up. Stay low. 1, 2, 3. Big jump up. Come on. Impact out. You're driving up as high as you can. Up on those toes. Right back down. So your choice. Jump or up to the toes. We're past the halfway point. On those side steps, I want you nice and low. Come on. A little bit lower here. We have less than 10 seconds to go. Sit those hips back for me when you're in that squat position. Whoo! Take your rest. Second time. Breathe. Nice big inhales and exhales. We go in 5. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swing to front lunge. Just swings or body weight squat. You got it. Breathing. Halfway. Let's go, let's go. Final 10. Yes. Continuing to breathe. Talking positively to yourself. When it gets hard, you got to tell yourself you can do it. Take your rest right here. No negative self-talk. When things get hard, that's when we start to get in our head and tell ourselves, I can't go anymore. Let's go right here. Drop down, sidestep it over. What you tell yourself matters. So, tell yourself you got this. I can go just a little bit more. I'm almost there. I've come this far. Every day I'm getting a little bit stronger. I am proud of myself. My body is amazing and it can do amazing things. So I'm going to keep going. Just under 10. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Grab some water. We are going into our second block of strength work. Format is going to work the same as the first. 45 on, 15-second rest. And that first move, we will repeat a third time after our 2 rounds. We've got 2 leg moves and a core move. This round, we've got deadlifts to start. So, medium to heavy weights. Up tall. Slight bend in the knees. We hinge forward. I want you to notice my hips are the first thing to move. They shoot back towards the wall behind me. Weights drop down right in front of my shins. Slight bend in the knees. Back flat. I'm going to squeeze my glutes to lift up. That is move number 1. Second move. This is where things are going to start to burn. You're going to grab 2 weights. We're going to start off with some reverse lunges. 1 foot will go back. We'll stay on that side for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're gonna go right to some pulses right here. Up and down little movement. After that, 15 seconds, I don't know if I said 15 or 30, but it's 15, you're gonna drop your weights. 2 options. Harder one, which is gonna have some high impact, you're gonna give me jumps for 15 seconds. You can swing those arms. Low impact, you're just gonna come here, raise those arms up, drop it right back down, focus on some speed, all right? We'll take 30 seconds, we're gonna repeat that. No, we do our core move. I apologize. After, we will get to our core move right here. We're gonna hold a hollow hold position. Right here, ankles are gonna hover a few inches off the ground, arms come up by the ears, shoulders are elevated off the ground. Modifier, 2 options. Knees at 90 degrees, arms will stay in the same place as that hollow hold position. Third modifier, you're gonna come right here, laying flat, just holding your knees at 90 degrees. All right, let's get to it. We are gonna breathe. I need a different timer for this one. All right, are we ready? We're gonna start off with those deadlifts. In 3, 2, 1, let's go right here, up tall, 45 seconds. Slow and controlled. Hips shoot back. Weights drop right down in front of those shins. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Breathing. Nice flat back. I want those shoulder blades down and back. Put some lemons in your armpits. Make lemonade as you lift up. Squeeze them. That's going to help keep those shoulder blades down and back. Back is nice and flat. Don't worry if you don't get as low as me. Part of that is just your flexibility. Continue to breathe. We've got 10 more seconds right here. Mind-muscle connection. I want you squeezing those glutes as you lift up. 3, 2, 1. Take 15 right here. Get those weights out of the way. All right, our lunges. Right foot is going to go back first. Let's pick it up. Grab those weights. Standing up tall. Let's go right here. Right foot steps back, right back up. 30 seconds here. Chest up tall, driving up through that left heel as you stand. Get the knees to 90 degrees each as you step back. And while the chest is up tall, there is a slight, ever so slight lean forward. You want your front shin and torso parallel to one another. We're going to get ready to pulse it out. In 3, 2, 1, right here, little pulses. Only 15 seconds. Chest up tall, little movement up and down. If you need to drop the weights here, you can. You will drop them for our jumps in 5, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, hop up. Let's go. Remember, impact out. Whoo, you're just going up and down. Stay with it. Last 5 right here. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Only 15 seconds. We're going to go to the other side. Are we ready? 5 seconds. That left foot's going back. This is tough. Grab those weights. Up tall. Let's do it. 30 seconds. Step it back. Stand it up. Breathing. Slow and controlled. You should not be able to go too fast. If you're holding some heavy weights, you won't be moving too fast here. If you don't have options of heavy weights at home, then maybe you pick up your pace a little bit. Sneak in a few more reps. Let's get ready to pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Pulse with me right here. Up and down. Come on. 10 more seconds. Then we drop those weights and we jump. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 15 right here. Remember, impact out. You're just standing up and down. Breathe through it. Positive self-talk right here. I know it burns. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. We're going to take it to that hollow hold. Breathe. Take it to the floor. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Ankles are hovering. Arms by the ears. Shoulders elevated. Now, I need you to pull that belly button in. Don't press your stomach muscles out as you're contracting them. Think about pressing that low back into the floor. Modifier, knees are at 90 degrees. I'm gonna stay here. Other level modifier, lay flat, knees at 90. Pull that belly button in, press the low back down, come on. Keep holding, almost there. Stay with it. Less than 15. This move is really, really challenging, so I do encourage you to go to the modifier if you need to. Make sure there's no arch in your low back. Continue to breathe. 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds right here. Shake it out. Grab some water. We got to do that round one more time. Nice big breaths in and out. I want us to take this time to recover. That was a tough one. So we're going to go right back to those deadlifts. This is the last time we go through everything, and then we will finish with one more set of deadlifts. Are we ready? It's time to get to it. So let's get ready. I want you to pick up those weights. We are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last time through right here, deadlifts. Breathing. Really watching that form. Shooting those hips back, squeezing the glutes. Come on. Make sure that back is nice and flat. Do not hunch or round it forward. Think about sticking your chest and butt out as you hinge forward. Stay with it. Just past the halfway point here, not too many more reps. But again, this is where it should start to get heavy. Body might be shaking a little bit. Watch that form. Form is always more important than heavy weight. So if you feel like you're losing form, I want you using lighter weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sneaking in one more. Take that rest. All right, lunges are coming. You know what this round feels like. If you need to adjust your weights, go ahead. You can also drop your weights on those pulses, but our time is on. Here we go. Right foot goes back. Step it back. Stand it up. Slow and controlled. Here for 30. You got it. Keep that chest up. Drive up through that front heel. Come on. Breathe. Core's engaged. Chest is up. Remember, front shin and torso parallel to one another. Try and get the knees to 90 degrees each. We're going to pulse it out in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out right here. Let's go. Little movement up and down. Breathing. Again, drop the weights if you need. Positive self-talk. Our jumps are coming in 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Let's go. 15 right here. Impact out. You're just going up and down. Okay? You can even push up on those toes. 5 seconds right here. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 15. Now, if you're doing this video and you need a little extra time, pause it. Listen to your body. Take the extra rest and then jump back in. But if you're ready, pick up your weights. Left foot's going right here. 30 seconds on the clock. Breathing. You got it. Last time you're going to go through this lunge routine here. Continue to breathe. Focus on your form. Knees to 90 degrees. I want you to think about train tracks too as you step back. Imagine your feet are on train tracks, so they're a little wide to give you better balance. You're not on a tightrope. All right, pulse it out. Right here. Up and down. Breathe. I got this. I can do this. We're almost done. We're going to jumps in 3, 2, 1. It's only 15 seconds. Come on. Modifier if you need to. Up and down. Reach up on those toes. Whoo! So close. Can't give up now. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Our hollow hold is coming. I'm going to encourage you to do that modifier if you feel like your form is not perfect. We go in 3, 2, 1. Heels elevate, arms by the ears, shoulders elevated. Again, imagine you have a corset on, tightening up your ab muscles, pulling that belly button in towards the spine. press the low back into the floor. Modifier, pull those knees to 90 degrees. You can keep the shoulders elevated, biceps by the ears. Breathe. Brace the core. How would you react? Imagine someone's coming over to punch you in the stomach right now. Tighten it up, pull it in. Second modifier, lay flat. Knees at 90. Breathing. We're so close. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it. Don't shake it out. We got 30 seconds. We got to do our deadlifts one more time. I almost forgot. But again, take the time here to recover. I want you to be able to challenge yourself on these deadlifts. I want you to keep good form. But again, that weight should be heavy. How we change our body, we have to challenge ourselves. Take a couple more deep breaths. We're going to do these deadlifts one more time. Let's get ready. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right here. Give me that hinge. Nice flat back. Breathing. My legs are working today. How are yours feeling? You got it. Nice flat back. Sit those hips back. Slight bend in the knees. Those weights drop down right in front of your shins. Shoulder blades are down and back. Squeeze those lemons as you come up. Low back, your lats, your whole posterior chain, the back of your body is working here in this move. But mind-muscle connection, as you come to lift up, I want you to squeeze your glutes. Feel your glutes and hamstrings lifting you up from that hinge. 3, 2, 1. Now you can shake it out. Take a breather. Grab some water. You can probably guess what we are going to repeat one more time. Those swing to front lunges and our side step squats to a jump is coming back. We've got 2 rounds, 30 seconds on, 10-second rest. Grab water right now. We're going to recover for a few more seconds as I set my timer. Remember your options on that first move. You could just stick with a weight swing. You could also give me some body weight squats, but I want you moving quick. All right? Are we ready? We are almost through today. We're going to go through this cardio hit one more time, and then we've got a little 6-minute finisher. 5 seconds. Let's get ready. Grab those weights. We got 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swing to front lunge right here. Breathing. Watching that form. Remember, any knee issues, I need you to take this front lunge out. Breathe. Core tight. Come on. You got it. Last 10 right here. On that swing, I want you to watch that hip hinge, hip shoot back, knees bend, you hinge forward with a flat back. And then we swing those weights up to the shoulders. Catch them as you step forward. Take your rest. Side step squats. Breathe. It's coming quick. Let's go. Drop down nice and low. Step it over. 1, 2, 3. Big jump up. Come on. I want you to explode off of those toes. It's a quick workout today. I only need you for 40 minutes. You got this. Let's go. Let's go. We're halfway through these. Come on. Impact out. You're going up on those toes as high as you can. Stay with it. Last 5 right here. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10. One more time. Keep your head above your heart as you're breathing here. We go in 3. Pick up your weights. Let's go. Remember, feel free to modify or change this move if you need to. It's not easy. I will always give you challenging moves as something to work up towards or for the people that are ready for it. But don't let it discourage you. Let it motivate you and push you to keep going. I don't want my workouts to be easy. I want them to be hard so that you can continue to build and get better every day. Take your rest. Whew. All right, side step squats are coming. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Drop down with me. You got it. Final 30 seconds of this. Every squat, I want you to get a little lower. Every jump, I want you to get a little bit higher. Come on. You're halfway. Let's go. This is where you push a little harder. It's not where you slow down. It's where you prove to yourself what you got and that you can go just a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Final block of work. It is 6 minutes long, and here's how it's gonna work. 50 seconds on with a 10-second rest. First move, and we're down on the ground for everything. First move, we have some bridges. We're gonna come down to the ground. Weights are optional. If you really wanna push it here, if you wanna grow that booty, I want you to throw some weights on your hips. You can put 2 up tall like this, or you can rest 1 across your thighs like this. But just like we did our warm-up, we're gonna do bridges. That's our first move, 50 seconds. We take a 10-second rest. We're gonna flip it over to all fours, and we're gonna do some bird dogs right here, nice and easy. This is really good for the back and core. We're gonna move nice and slow. Our final move, it's gonna pick it up a little bit. We're gonna hold a bear hold right here. Knees will hover for 50 seconds. That one is gonna bring the heat, all right? So we kind of get that pause, that bird dog in the middle to take it down a notch so that we can really push it on those bridges and our bear hold. Let's get ready, this is it. Final 6 minutes. We go in 5 with our bridges. Heavy weight on those hips if you want. Let's go, drive it up, right back down. As we go through these, don't go fast. This is one of those moves that you can kind of cheat on. I see people do it all the time. They flop their hips up and down nice and quick. But if you slow down your movements, really make that mind-muscle connection, feel what should be working, really squeeze, you're going to get so much more out of it. So I want you to drive through your heels. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. You're also going to think about tucking your hips under. So I don't want you lifting your hips so high that you overextend or arch your low back. Okay, so we tuck those hips under, which is going to help you to engage that core. I know there's a lot to think about, but look, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. You can drop those weights down to the side. Don't put them too far away. We're going to flip it over for your bird dogs. All 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So right here, we're going to lift opposite arm and opposite leg. Notice I'm not moving fast here. All right, this may feel a little bit easy for some of you, but again, I want you to focus on your form. Make sure that back is nice and flat. You're engaging your core. You're squeezing that glute as you lift that leg out. Head stays in neutral spine. When you lift out your arm and leg, I want you to pause for a second. Hold it up at the top. Take a breath, lower it down. Imagine you're trying to balance a glass of water on your back. I'm probably going to give you that cue in our bear hold as well, but don't let it fall. Breathe. Stay with it. Come on. Less than 10 to go. That bear hold is coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. We can rest for 10 right here. Our bear hold is coming up. We go for 50 seconds. If in that 50 seconds you need a rest, drop down to your knees and then jump back up again when you're ready. Let's go. Our time is on. Some form cues. You know, form's my favorite. Head is in neutral spine. Our shoulders are directly over our hands. Hips are directly over your knees. You want your knees and hips at 90 degrees. I also want you to take your elbows, rotate them forward. It might be hard to see in the video, but try and push your elbow pits forward. Breathe. Press through your palms. Engage that core. Keep that back flat and continue to breathe. You are doing amazing. We're way past the halfway point. We only have 15 seconds to go. We are so close to the end of today. Last 10. Stay in it. If you came down to take a break, I want you up right here. Finish strong with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 10 seconds. We flip it over. We're going to go right to that final round. We got to do this one more time. 5 seconds, your bridges are coming. Get ready. Weights on. Here we go. Drive it up. Now I want you to remember everything we just talked about that first round. Form, mind-muscle connection, and really slowing down your tempo. Breathe. Remember, the slower you go, the harder this is going to be. Drive through those heels. Squeeze your glutes. Let's go. Tucking those hips under, pulling the hips towards the ribs, engaging the core. Just past the halfway point here. Keep breathing, stay with it. Squeeze, mind-muscle connection. Squeeze the glutes. Feel those hamstrings. Come on. Last 10. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. You can get those weights out of the way. We don't need them anymore. 5 seconds. We got our bird dogs. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift. Ooh, I'm kicking things. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Slow and controlled. So it's right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Keep it going. That back is nice and flat. You're engaging that core. You're squeezing the glute as you lift that leg out. Head stays in neutral spine. You pause for a second at the top and lower it down. Control your motions. Keep that glass of water balanced on your back. Continue to breathe. And get excited. We only have one more move to go. In 10 seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Our final move is coming up in about 8 seconds. This final 50 seconds, though it's going to be hard, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to keep it shut in 5. Right here, I want you to get in your head. I want you to talk to yourself in a positive way. Tell yourself how amazing you are. You've got 40 seconds right here. I want you to focus and hold. And come on down. That was probably a bigger challenge for me, trying to keep my mouth shut. Sit back on your knees right here. We're going to stretch it out, but I really wanted you to take that time to learn how to talk to yourself in a positive way. It's really important that we learn to be our own cheerleaders, because ultimately we are our biggest supporters. We're our biggest fans. We are the only ones that we can control how we encourage ourselves, if any of that just made sense. Bring your right foot forward here. Push forward, bring those arms up. But it's so important that we learn to talk to ourselves in a positive way, because that will ultimately make all the difference. Shoot those hips back here. Front leg is straight, toe up to the sky. We hinge forward here to stretch out that hamstring. And breathe. Great job today. Take a minute as we're stretching to be proud of yourself. Practice some gratitude. Be thankful that you just did this awesome workout for your body. Push forward. Think about tucking the hips under. Bring those arms up. Continuing to breathe, lowering that heart rate. Let's shoot those hips back. Front leg straight, toe up to the sky, hinging forward here. From here, we are going to flip over. Not flip over. We're going to take a seat. That's what I should have said. Take a seat right here. I want you to stretch both legs out straight in front of you. You can bring your arms up. We're going to reach for those toes. Now, don't worry. Maybe your hands get right to your knees. That's fine. Just give me a little hinge forward till you feel that stretch back in those hamstrings again. Breathing. Reach down a little bit lower. Take your right foot, cross it over. I want you to hug your knee here. You're sitting up tall. hugging your knee in. I want you to feel that right in the glute here. You're then going to take that right hand. We're going to twist over that knee. I just got a few cracks. And switch. We're going to take the left foot, cross it over. Hug our knee first, sitting up nice and tall. Feel that glute. Breathe. Take the left hand behind you, right arm across that knee. Give me that twist. Excellent. From here, we're going to lay down flat on the floor. I want you to take that right knee, hug it in. We're going to take another twist over. Really want to stretch out that low back. Breathing. And we'll come back to center here. Take that left knee, hug it. Release the hug, twist it over. Make sure on that twist you keep your shoulders square to the ceiling. So my left knee is over, my left knee is over, my left shoulder stays pinned to the floor here. Really feeling that stretch right in my low back. Come on back to center, take both knees, hug them in. You can rock here if that feels good. I like to rock a little bit side to side. And then we're gonna roll it up from here. Plant those feet on the ground. Let's shoot your hips towards the sky. We're just gonna hang right here. You can bicycle those knees if that feels good for you. And then from here, we're gonna roll it up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Take one big inhale here. Blow it out, let it all go. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and I will see you for the next one.